Hey guys, it's Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel and to another plan with me. So for this week, I am planning out the week of January 4th through the 10th. I am technically 1 week behind right now on my plan with me's, but I'm using this very old kit. Okay, phone. I literally just started my voiceover and you have to go off. I'm using this very old kit that is from Scribble Co. I believe it's called Into the Woods. I'm gonna put that as the title. I think I went back like maybe a month ago and looked it up, but I honestly don't remember. I believe that's what it's called, but it is a very old kit. And I never realized how often I use those like kind of 3/4, I don't know, or third boxes, not 3/4. I use those like squared off third boxes so often, and I was really missing them in this plan with me, but that is okay. Anyway, so yeah, that is the kit I'm using. I am also going to be answering some questions for the next couple of plan with me's because I did ask you guys for questions on Instagram because I feel like I have a decent amount of new followers, not only on there, but also on here. I have some new subscribers, so I figured I would answer some questions. Not surprising at all, a lot of them are related to either Disney or work, which my work is Disney, so I'm not surprised at all. So I'll kind of do like the work / Disney ones together, I guess you can say. I am going to preface this first though. For my work, I have never said exactly where at Disneyland I work. I just prefer not to say. Some people do know. I just prefer, just for personal reasons, not to say exactly what department I work in or where I work at Disneyland. So that is just a thing that I am not going to say in answering any of these questions. Okay, so the first one I did get, which I am going to say the usernames because I why not? But 1.emily.3 actually said, what is your favorite character that you've played at Disney? I am not a character at Disney. I will tell you guys that. I'm assuming that's what she means. I don't play a character at all. I would, first off, not fit into any of the costumes anyway, but I do not play a character at Disney. I am not that talented. I don't know how to act. I'm not like a dancer. I don't know how to do any of that. So that is just one thing that I am going to put out there. I do not work with the characters. I am not a character at all. Nope, not at all. So yeah, that is answering that question, just kind of clearing that up, because like I said, I've never said where I work in Disneyland, like what department, but I will tell you for sure, I do not work as a character. Plans with Emma asked, how much of an update can you give us on your work situation? So I don't actually have a huge update. The last thing, I don't know if I ever said, but my job is secure right now, because they did go through that whole entire process of laying off people, and I didn't know if I was safe. I don't know if I ever gave you guys an update on that, but I am safe. I do have enough seniority for me to have not gotten laid off, which I am so grateful for. I have a interesting work situation, which I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to actually share it with you guys yet, but it's kind of complicated. I have to work a lot on my mental health before I can even consider going back to work, which I know kind of sounds weird because I've been literally harping about how I just want to go back to work, but it's very complicated. So the update, I can't really give you guys one. I am essentially just indefinitely not working until I can get my mental health together, and also until they potentially open up the location that I work in. So kind of a little complicated. I know that's not really answering the question, but that's kind of about the only update I can give you guys. But I do know that my job is safe and it is waiting for me when I do go back. My job relating to the Avengers Campus position that I was applying for, that is up in the air. That I have no idea what's happening. I was applying for that last year in beginning of the year. What was it, February, I think was when I had my interview. That I have no idea what's happening with that, so that is essentially indefinitely that position I was applying for. I have no idea what is going on with it because it is indefinitely on hold. So yeah, that is pretty much my update on my work situation that I have. Someone asked, let's see, Sweet Peace Stitch 17 asks, have you always loved Disney / Marvel? I have always lived in Southern California my entire life, and over the years of growing up, we were always annual pass holders. Well, not always. We intermittently was annual pass holders, but because I always lived here, like, I've just grown up around it, which is why it's so wild to me sometimes that there are families that save up their whole entire lives to go to Disneyland, and that's why we try to create like the best experience for them. But it's just kind of wild at that like thought process because I literally have lived around it my whole entire life. So I have always loved Disney. Marvel, no. Marvel, actually, when it first came out, I am not a big fan of Iron Man. I will tell you guys that now. I prefer Captain America over Iron Man, which I know is like a controversial thing apparently. But I actually started falling in love with Marvel a couple of years ago. I think the first ever Marvel movie I saw was Avengers. And once I saw that, I was like, this is a really good movie. Like, what? And then obviously they started coming out with new ones. And even then I was like, it's okay. It's not my all-time favorite. Like, whatever. And then just as time went on, I just started really, really liking Marvel, and I watched all the movies, and I have worked over in the Marvel area. Obviously, I was applying for Avengers Campus, so I do really enjoy it now, but at the beginning, no. I have always loved just basic Disney just from growing up around it and watching movies and things, but normal Marvel, no, I have not always like loved it. That was not always a thing. So that is gonna be the only like questions I can actually answer in this one. I do have more screenshotted, so as the Plan With Me's go on, I will continue answering questions. I don't know if that's all the ones of specifically talking about my like job. It's not. There's actually a couple more, but I will just answer those in the next Plan With Me because I do want to talk about my plans from this week. So yeah, thank you for everyone who did leave me a question on Instagram. I actually am so happy that I actually got questions because I feel like every time I do that, I never get any questions. So I'm really glad that I actually got some. Anyway, okay, we're moving on to the plans. So that January script, first off, at the top is actually from my shop. I am using all of my scripts, for the monthly stickers. So I'm actually really excited about that. And I forgot when I was doing the sidebar to put in my like thing of the week, and it was essentially, I was just really anxious. I have been not struggling, well, kind of struggling. I just got really burnt out the past like week or so, and I just was not feeling good a lot of the time. Not any COVID symptoms, I promise. I just kept getting really bad headaches, and it just kind of knocked me on my butt. So that is why I haven't been very active on Instagram, but I was anxious a lot also, so I did put that in the sidebar as like a white flag I give up, and then an anxious script from Kinsey's Creations, because that was kind of how I felt. So yeah, that's in the sidebar. And then on Monday I had a bill due, so oh my gosh guys, this is when bill dues were in her kits, which I mean this was a full kit anyway, but like I miss bill dues being in the mini kits. But yeah, so that I had a bill due on this day, and then I put down some pattern washi and a fox and cactus girl and some pajamas, and the sleep-in scripts are both from Station Stickers. I had 2 left on the silver sheet, and I was like, I just want to use these. One of them, the foil was barely even there, like it was like half off, which I never noticed when I first purchased it, but I was like, I want to use the sleep-in script. So the sleep-in script is from Station Stickers, and then the coffee cup I think is from a shop that's no longer open, I believe. And then the Starbucks run script is from my shop. I will go ahead and talk about Tuesday, and then when we go back down below, I'll talk about the bottom of Monday. So for Tuesday, I did start off by having a laundry day, so I used a Stick with a Plan Co. girl and a laundry day script from Kinsey's Creations, and then I did film. On this day, I filmed the second half of my planner collab, or my Plan With Me collab with Emily Catherine Plans. So I just used a Magic Prince Co. Oh my gosh, what is it called? Filming slate, there we go, and a film script from there. I did have to kind of move it around a little bit. I struggled a lot with this, just to kind of get everything to fit. And then I used this red-haired odd loop girl because she kind of matched the best, to mark that I did package orders, and that package orders script is from Nicole Alexia Designs. And then I did have a migraine. I actually don't have, I had headaches. I think maybe one of them was a migraine. I really, really need to buy headache stickers. I don't have any headache scripts, and I only have the migraine ones, so I just use the migraine ones, but yeah, I really need to buy headache scripts. But I just used the script from Kinsey's Creations, and then the Munchkin is from Once More With Love. So I think I'm not going to move this down anymore. I don't really know. But on the bottom of Monday, I put down a quarter box and then this Paper and Milk mini to mark that I did go to Downtown Disney. I am slowly trying to get my like self back into society, which I know sounds weird, but like with my social anxiety, I have to kind of force myself to go to busy places. It wasn't actually that busy, thankfully, but it was just, I needed to get myself there. And also I did see one of my managers, which was actually kind of nice and a little awkward to talk to him. He's just awkward in general, and I'm an awkward human. So it was a little awkward to like when we were talking to him, but it was just kind of nice to kind of see him. after not seeing him for almost a year. So we went to Downtown Disney. So the script is from my shop, and then the mini is from Paper and Milk. And I also marked that there were so many spirit teas. We wanted so many spirit teas while we were there. It was kind of ridiculous. The amount of spirit teas that we were like, we want all of these. And I do get a discount working there. And I was like, do I really want to spend this much money? And I really didn't, but I did anyway. The shirt that I'm actually wearing, I don't know if you guys can tell, there's little like icons on the sleeve. It's actually a Marvel spirit tee, and I've been wanting a Marvel spirit tee for so long, and they finally came out with one that I liked. The only issue is that there's just a giant like red Marvel on the back of it, and it takes up like half my back, but I love the spirit tee. I love the little icons on the sleeves, and it makes me happy. So I use a Glam Planner Girl for that, and then I was just kind of missing the old days where I was going to work every day and everything, so I was just kind of feeling down, so I used a Munchkin for that. And last but not least, we did go to Raising Cane's as we were driving home, so I used these Fox and Cactus chicken nugget sticker, and then the Raising Cane script is from Sugar Box Stickers, which will be in a haul coming soon. Okay, moving on to the bottom part of Tuesday. Sorry, I know I'm kind of doing this out of order. I did record a voiceover, so I used a wonton and a million sticker to mark that, and then I got the habit delivered, so I just used a food delivery munchkin to mark that. And then I did go through and design a lot of the customs on this day. So I put down a half box and this Celeste from Scribble Prince Co. to mark that. I pretty much did all of them, but like I think 2 orders for the customs, so I did a lot of designing on these days. I think I also maybe designed some new releases. I'm not entirely sure, but I designed. That's all I know. Moving on to Wednesday. So that was the day of my collab with Emily, which I really hope you guys enjoyed that plan with me. It was a really, really long plan with me, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. You guys seem to, and also I just loved watching hers to see how she planned it out. But yeah, so I did do a collab with her, and I used Cinderella from Wonton and a Million to mark that. That is the one sticker that literally just does not match the spread at all because it's blue, but you know, it's fine. It works. And then I did go to the post office, so I used okay, so my sister actually just interrupted me, but I like re-listened to this voiceover. So I used a Fox and Cactus little owl to mark the post office, and the post office script is from Nicole Alexia Designs. And then I did get Dunkin' on this day, so I used a Simply Watercolor Co. coffee cup and a Dunkin' script from Kenzie's Creations. And then moving down, I had to buy a new pre-plan planner. If you guys have seen how I pre-plan for my Plan With Me's, I just write it in a basic planner that is from like Target or Walgreens or wherever. I just do like a basic just planner that's just a pen planner. So I did have to buy a new one, obviously, because it was 2021 and I hadn't bought one yet. So I use this planner from Scribble Prince Co. to mark that. And then I put down a half box and a wine munchkin to mark the storm on the Capitol, which don't even get me started, which today, as I'm filming this, and probably as it goes up, is Inauguration Day, so that's a good thing. We are slowly making progress in our country, hopefully. But yeah, the storm on the Capitol, I was speechless. I literally had no words, and I couldn't. So I just used the wine munchkin because that was kind of exactly how I felt, of just like, you gotta be kidding me type like reaction. So yeah, that's pretty much all I'm gonna say about that. I usually try to keep politics out of like my videos and things, but oh my god, guys, I couldn't. When I saw the news about that, I was like, you gotta be kidding me, seriously. So yeah, I put a wine munchkin down for that. And then I did fold laundry on this day, so this that laundry basket is from Magic Prince Co. Moving on to Thursday, I put down a fancy label and a mask munchkin because I did have to wash my face masks. I usually wash them when I do my laundry, but this time I just didn't, and pretty much all of mine were dirty. I think I have like 7 masks, and I just cycled through all of them, and I was like, I really need to wash these. So I have one like really favorite mask, but I just really need to wash them and just clean them. So I did that, and then I did go to the grocery store. So I used a Wonton and a Million, a Steamy, and a grocery run script that is from my shop. And then I did clean the kitchen, so I used a Fox and Cactus Girl to mark that, and I had to order supplies, so this was ordering supplies for my shop. I don't know exactly what I ordered. I think I probably ordered like mailers and paper and stuff like that. This is technically a grocery shopping munchkin that I used for it, but I figured it worked because it's on the computer and it's buying things, so I was like, this works, it's good enough. So I used the munchkin for that, and the order supply script is again from Nicole Alexia Designs. And then I did also order vitamins as well because my dad has been harping on me to take vitamins, and I'm just the worst at taking vitamins. And I'm like, if I'm gonna go back outside after being inside for a year, I should probably make sure I am like hyped up on my vitamins. So I did order some on this day. So I just used a munchkin with a pill bottle to mark that. And then I just decided to have kind of a pamper night on this night. So I put down a fancy label, and then a wonton in a million steamy with a face mask on to mark that I did do a face mask. And then I just marked like a pamper session. That pamper session script I have had for so long. I want to say it's from Art to Paper Studio. I actually really don't remember now, and I'm gonna check. Hold on, because I want to make sure I am correct. Where is it from? It's from Art to Paper Studio. And I didn't want to use another like face mask icon, so I just covered up the little face mask on the sticker, and covered it up with like an odd loop girl in a bath to just mark my pamper session. And then moving on to Friday, I put down again some more pattern washi and a Fox and Cactus girl in pajamas in bed, to mark sleeping in. And again, that sleeping in script is from Station of Stickers. It was finally the last one on the sheet, and I'm so happy that I finally used it. And then I did organize some stickers on this day. I think I don't know what I organized actually. Oh, I think I organized stickers that I had hauled and I had to put away. So I used the munchkin to mark that, and the organized sticker script is from Kinsey's Creations. And I have now moved on to rewatching all of the Marvel movies a day. So if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I went through and rewatched but majority of the Disney animated movies. So I am now moved on to Marvel. So I am watching essentially one movie a day, and I'm doing it in chronological order just because that is what I prefer. So the Captain America sticker is from the Coffee Monsters Co., and the script is from Magical Sticker Co., which is my shop. And then underneath that I put down a quarter box, and then another munchkin with a headache, or not munchkin, excuse me, an emoji with a headache, and another migraine script, because again, I don't know why I've gotten so many headaches lately, and I don't know what's happening. I don't know if it's because I'm dehydrated. I do have neck issues, and it could be because of that. I don't really know, but I just had another headache on this day, but I still had to keep doing things, unfortunately. So I did also a film on this day. So I used a filming slate and film script again from Magic Prince Co. And then I did get gas as well. I finally had to get gas. I feel like I haven't gotten gas in so long because I just don't drive my car very often. So I used another icon from Magic Prince Co. And then I did just have a Walgreens run and just go over there really quickly. So I just used a grocery cart icon from Scribble Prince Co. to mark that. Moving on to Saturday and Sunday, I did put down the weekend banner. And then this girl, I believe she's from Kina Prince, the coffee cup, I believe. And then I used her to mark Duncan. So the Duncan script, again, is from Kinsey's Creations. And then I did have a YouTube binge on this day. I've been kind of going through phases of watching YouTube. So I put down a glam planner. I don't know who that is, Honey or Polka. I get them confused. One of the two, and a YouTube binge script that is from my shop. And then I did also create scripts. This again was just me kind of designing customs and things. So I used a paper and milk iPad and pencil to mark that. And then the script is one that I just made for myself. And then I did watch a decent amount of football with my dad on this day, just because it was all of the I think it was all the wild card games, and I'm kind of sad because football team lost. It's kind of a joke with our family now because Washington changed their name, but they're just football team, and I so wish that they won purely so that you can say, and they won the Super Bowl purely so you can say that, oh yeah, the 2021 Super Bowl champions is football team. I wanted that to happen so bad, but obviously it wasn't. So I don't even care much about football, but I wanted football team to win purely because of that, because I just find it so entertaining that they're literally just called football team because they don't have a mascot. And I don't know, I really wanted football team to win. Anyway, so yeah, I watched football with my dad, and then on this day I watched Captain Marvel. So I used just again another emoji to mark that, and the Captain Marvel script is from my shop. And then last but not least, I use a Magic Prince Co. trash can and a takeout trash script from Nicole Alexia Designs. Moving on to Sunday, I was just feeling really tired at this point, so I used a But I'm the Tired Munchkin and a So Tired script that is a custom from Glam Planner. And then I did clean the garage, or help my dad clean the garage. We finally got through so much shredding. We've had months of shredding, and our shredder can only run for so long before it overheats. And it's just, there was so much shredding that we had. We had like 10 years worth of shredding, and we finally finished it all. So we were able finally to clean the garage where all of the like shredding stuff was. And it was just so nice. So I used a Munchkin to mark that. And then I did tweeze my eyebrows on this day, and I used another Munchkin again to mark that. And I did some more designing or creating of scripts, so I used, again, another Munchkin, so many Munchkins, to mark that. And then Iron Man was the movie of this day, so I used this Grin and Bear It Iron Man for that. And then the Iron Man script again is from my shop. And then I put down a half box and a farming Munchkin. These make me happy. I just love these stickers, and I had no idea what I was going to use them for, but they are perfect for marking Stardew Valley. They just make me happy. So I used that to mark that I was playing Stardew Valley, which this is also my first time ever playing Stardew Valley, and I love it. It's so calming, and it makes me happy. And then last but not least, I used a Steamy from Wonton a Million to mark that we did get BJ's for dinner. So that is actually everything for this plan with me. There was a couple of interruptions, but that is okay. Again, thank you to everyone who did leave me a question. I will be going through and answering all of them eventually. It's just they're going to be spread out over plan with me. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. I'm gonna obviously zoom out. Also, I didn't even say this. So technically this spread isn't a Disney spread, but Red Riding Hood kind of is Disney. It is Disney, but like this spread is like related to Disney, so that is why I decided to use it. I completely forgot that I was supposed to say that at the beginning, but that's okay. Anyway, so yeah, that's the reason why I use this, and also because it's just been sitting in my storage for so long, and I just kept pushing it out, and I was never going to use it, so yeah, we finally used it, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, I'm considering Red Riding Hood as a Disney spread because technically Red Riding Hood is Disney. I think I looked it up and it was. Anyway, that is now officially everything for this spread. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, as always, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and leave me some kind of comment down below, or if you have questions and you don't follow me on Instagram, you can leave them in the comments and I will also answer that. And I will see you guys, I'm not entirely sure when, but I will see you guys in another video very, very soon. Bye guys!